Good day everyone, my name is RyanRoleda. I'm from Cebu, and the topic I chose for my IS 201 video is my top 3 computer crime from year 2000 to year 2014. So one of the best movies that I saw way back in college was the movie Hackers. It hit the cinema sometime around in 1995, 5 years before the boom of the internet. Setting of the movie was sometime in the 1990s, wherein the internet was still unfamiliar to the general public. It was a cool movie, and it could have initiated the spark of curious geeky individuals to try the craft of hacking. In year 2000, cost of cybercrime was estimated to be at 265 million. So we all know that cybercrime is also known as a crime without blood. Perhaps the advantages that criminals are getting from it are speed, convenience. Since the internet is borderless, these hackers can be in any part of the world within a few mouse clicks and just a few ticks of their keyboard. In the year 2014, cybercrime costs rose to 445 billion. So that is around 1,500 plus rate of increase in over 10 years. So this huge of increase is also attributed to the population increase of hackers. More tools and tutorials are widely available in the internet right now for a newbie hacker to study. The number of computers connected to the internet has also increased tremendously. Children as early as 6 years old already has access to a computer and the internet. And most hackers are openly sharing their craft for free in the internet. In hacking, age doesn't matter. Age is just a number. Allow me to share to you some young hackers in our generation. In 2013, there's a 12-year-old kid from Canada. He was the youngest person to face courts for a slew of charges, including DDoS attacks, website vandalism, exploiting security holes, and posting stolen information online. His name was not released due to the media due to his age. Another kid from Dublin, Ireland in year 2011, Jake, he hacked into the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's a first-person shooter game. It's an online game. And he hacked the servers to collect user information. It was also reported that Microsoft was developing his skills, but later Microsoft denied the allegations. Another 14-year-old in 2012 from Europe, Aaron Ban, was expelled from school after hacking personal records of the school faculty. At age 14, he was also the managing director of his own web design firm. He was able to attend the 2012 Apple conference. And in 1999, a 15-year-old guy from the US, Jonathan Joseph James, with the internet handle Comrade, hacked into NASA. He caused a 21-day shutdown. He was able to access 13 computers and steal 19 usernames and passwords of employees. And he also became the youngest person to ever be convicted for cybercrime in the United States. So perhaps Christopher von Hossel is not known to us, but he is known as the world's youngest hacker. He's a 5-year-old kid. He was able to hack into Microsoft Live Xbox system. His father prohibited him from playing some games, so he hacked into the system so that he can play the game that his father banned him from. So you might be wondering how a 5-year-old hacker looks like. So this is Christopher. He's just a normal kid who loves to play games. So for my 3 choices, I base my research on FBI's most wanted cyber criminal list, and also from the 3, what crime was the most damaging of all. So allow me to start with my number 1 choice, sophisticated internet fraud scheme by Nicolae Popescu. So Nicolae Popescu is a Romanian, 34 years old. This guy is number 2 on FBI's most wanted cyber criminals. He is leading a sophisticated internet fraud ring, targeting primarily US consumers. So he and several conspirators posted false advertisements selling vehicles and other high-value merchandise on the internet, cars.com and AutoTrader. According to the FBI, Popescu and his associates made up about $3 million, victimizing almost 800 users who wanted payments for something that they didn't receive: Rolex, watches, cars, private airplanes, and other luxury goods. And the bad thing about Popescu is that his team is still at large. So maybe they're still planning and recruiting and brainstorming for the next big hit. My number 2 choice is the Game Over Zeus botnet. So the brains behind this is a Russian. His name is Evgeny Mikhailovich Bogachev. He is also known under the aliases of Lucky12345, Slavic, and Polingson. He is number 1 on FBI's most wanted cyber criminals, and FBI has a 3 million bounty in his head. So this Game Over Zeus is a peer-to-peer botnet based on the components from the earlier Zeus Trojan. So according to Symantec, Game Over Zeus has largely been used for banking fraud and distribution of the CryptoLocker ransomware. So this Trojan covers up the crime by writing the victim's online bank statement, and the hacker just wipes out the drive to keep the target offline for a while. Stolen money goes to mules who were recruited through bogus forgot home offers. These mules withdraw the cash and send the money to the scammers through MoneyGram. It has infected more than 1 million computers, resulting up to 100 million in losses since 2009. And according to the FBI, one bank in Florida lost about 7 million in one transaction. Bogachev is still uncaptured, just like Nikolai. Chances of a new version release is inevitably high, which could mean one thing: it could now be running on a more deadly algorithm that is much more evasive than its previous version. To top my list, my number 3 choice is the I Love You virus in the year 2000, authored by Onel de Guzman, a Filipino, graduated from, he never graduated from AMA University. So, during that time, the Pentagon and CIA and most large corporations decided to completely shut down their mail system. So, this malware originated in the Pandacan neighborhood in Manila, in the Philippines. Mode of transmission of this virus was through email. It has an I love you text in the subject line and contains an attachment that, when opened, results in the message being sent to everyone in the recipient's Microsoft Outlook address book. The virus reached an estimated 45 million users in a single day. Within 10 days, 50 million infections was reported, and it was estimated that 10% of the internet-connected computers in the world had been affected. Damages cost was around $5.5 to $8 billion worldwide, and the cost just to remove the virus reached at about $15 billion. So these are the list of the companies that I Love You virus got infected: AT&T, CIA, Pentagon, British Parliament, FBI, Federal Reserve, Swedish Parliament, Senate, Walt Disney. At the time, the Philippines had no computer or sabotage laws, so de Guzman wasn't indicted of any crime. So because of that, after 2 months, in July 2000, the Philippine Congress enacted Republic Act number 8792, otherwise known as the E-Commerce Law. Judging alone from the presentation, it simply generalizes that hackers are the villains of the digital world. But they could also be heroes, or the Robin Hood, of today's cyber war. General Keith Alexander, he was invited as a speaker at DEF CON in 2013. DEF CON is one of the world's largest annual hacker conventions held every year at Las Vegas. General Alexander is a retired four-star general he's a former director of NSA, National Security Agency, and he is the commander of the United States Cyber Command. And he said in his speech in 2013, "In this room right here is the talent our nation needs to secure cyberspace." He recognizes hacker talents, and he knows that in order to stop cyber criminals and other cyber terrorists, you need hackers to face them game on. Another personality, Barnaby Jack, was a New Zealand hacker, programmer, and computer security expert. He was known for his presentation at the Black Hat Computer Security Conference in 2010, wherein he exploited 2 ATM machines to dispense cash unlimited. So Barnaby Jack said, "Sometimes you have to demo a threat to spark a solution." Barnaby Jack could have easily turned into a big-time cyber criminal, but instead he shared his knowledge for a good cause. I would say that hacking has some ups and downs. Computer crime is an industry. In the past, it was committed mainly by individuals or small groups, but today it has morphed. Criminal organizations are working with criminally minded geeks to commit cybercrime or to fund their illegal activities. And most of all, these criminals are recruiting. Unlike applying for a job in the IT industry, which requires lots of interviews, exams, medical requirements, police clearance, in hacking, all you have to do is just demonstrate your hack and show them to your hacker boss, then you get hired. And I honestly agree with Karen Elizari. So Karen Elizari is an Israeli. She's a cybersecurity expert and analyst, author, and public speaker. In one of her videos in TED TV, she said, "The beauty of hackers is that they force us to evolve and improve. By exposing vulnerabilities, they push the internet to become stronger and healthier, wielding their power to create a better world. They could be the immune system the internet needs." So that concludes my ethics video for IS-201. My name is RyanRoleda. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I hope you learned something. Thank you so much.